in more than 30 countries and made more than 11 million US dollars in income. In 12 years from now, you will have written 3 best-selling books and will have been personally taught speaking and leadership by Mr. Jim Rohn and shared stages with Les Brown and John Maxwell. If somebody had told me that 12 years ago, I would have said that they were insane. And if I was in a bad mood, I likely would have found a reason to arrest them. Because 12 years ago, I was a homicide detective. And I swore in my life there is no way that I would ever join a network marketing company. How many people sitting in this room swore that they would never ever join a network marketing company? Well, I had a friend back in 2002 who approached me about joining a business just like this. And I told that person that they were insane, that I was never going to join, that they would lose all of their friends. I told them that network marketing didn't work. But this friend kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And every time I turned around, this friend kept bugging me about getting involved in this network marketing business. Have you ever met one of these people that joins an MLM business and overnight they lose their mind? They just can't shut up about network marketing and about the company, and every time you talk to them, they keep talking about this business over and over. Have you ever met somebody like that? Are you sitting beside the person right now? This is the way my friend John got with me, and then after a while, I just decided that I was going to join the business to get him off my back so that he would stop bugging me. And I can tell you I'm glad that I did, because this business has changed my life. And I'm hoping that it can do the same thing for you. In fact, I bet every cent to my name, as well as my 2 partners have done the same in order to provide this opportunity. And we're extremely excited about it. We decided to do this because 12 months ago we were introduced to an amazing scientist from Vancouver, British Columbia. And when we heard his story about how he developed products for his own use as a child, and then went to school and become educated in bionutrinomics and spent his entire life working on these products, not to become rich and famous, but initially just for his own health. And in that journey along the way, he was even challenged by a serious disease. Franco Cavallari, when he was 25 years old, was diagnosed with ulcerated colitis. This is a disease that destroys your intestines, and when you start to bleed, you can't stop. Doctors said that he was going to die if he didn't have his intestines removed. And when he was given this diagnosis, he decided that he wasn't going to succumb to the diagnosis and get ready for death, but instead he was going to fight. He went into a laboratory and actually created a product that today is called Empower, and with this product he saved his life. When I heard that story, when my partner Fred and Tuffy heard that story, we just couldn't help but think that the world needed to know about these products, that the world needed to know about Franco. And we decided to start this company. Now, Fred and I have been working together in network marketing for the last 7 years. 7 years ago, we started a company together. He was the owner, and I was the master distributor of that company. And we brought that business to the Philippines. And I traveled in the Philippines. Now, I was trying to figure out as I was standing back there, I think this is my 21st time in the Philippines in the last 10 years. And it was an amazing experience. The company we brought to the Philippines was called Max International. It had a product called Max GXL. And I made millions and millions of dollars in that company. And many of you that are in this room, we've actually known each other for years, and you were involved in that company with me. But Fred and I really weren't happy with where that business finished. It fell apart. There were things beyond our control. We hired some people that single-handedly destroyed it. And it left us in a position where we had promises that we had made to people in the Philippines that weren't concluded or fulfilled. And so for us, when we heard about Franco and realized the power of his story and decided to start a network marketing company, we decided the very first day that the first place we were going to go in opening our business internationally was the Philippines. And being back here now and seeing incredible friends and having a second chance to work with my friends is a dream come true. It's almost an answer to prayer. But as one of the founders of the company, the most important thing for me to do is to instill in you a level of confidence. What that means is to give you a belief that this company is going to last forever. Because what I realize about people in the Philippines is that people in the Philippines are some of the hardest working folks on the planet. And joining a network marketing business is not an easy decision to make because it costs money. And in addition to that, it costs time. And Lord knows you're already wasting 6-7 hours a day in the bloody traffic out there. There's not a lot of time left after that. And so with the expense of getting started and the expense of your time, people are really nervous about joining businesses like this, especially the new ones. And so I want you to know and hear directly from me on behalf of my partners and I that we're bringing this business to the Philippines. It will not fail, and we will not stop until this is the biggest network marketing company that this country has ever seen. Now, when you get a chance to meet my partners, Fred and Tuffy, they're going to tell you that of the three of us, I have one really bad problem. And of the three of us, I have a really bad or hard time keeping secrets. And so I'm going to share a little secret with you. Ocean Avenue's plan with products is not just about Franco's products. Our long-term vision for this company is to create a line of products that can give you options in your spending habits. We want to create a high-end line of products where every product has a common theme. Every product has ingredients that come from the ocean. And we want to create a situation where you can go out to customers and you can give them a chance to order their favorite products from Ocean Avenue every month, and we'll ship those products right to their doorstep. And as a reward for ordering the products, your customers are going to be able to collect points that they can use to take their family on all-expense, free vacations.
Nice.
See, this idea of vacations came to my partners and I when we first started the company. We said we wanted to do something with this business so that the business reflected our own personal values and really reflected where we were at in our lives. And it wasn't more than a second before we realized that that meant we wanted to make this a family company. And when we started talking about our memories with our family and our children, immediately we started talking about vacations. You see, because of the blessings that network marketing has given to my family, my children, Matthew, who's 11, and Laura, who's 9, have already traveled in more than 11 countries. My children both have elite status on Air Canada. My children have been on more than 9 cruises and seen over 17 international beaches. And it has made all the difference in our lives. I think what they've learned on those beaches and cruise ships have probably served them better than anything they've ever learned in school. And as I've traveled around the world over the last year specifically, the most often question I've asked people is a simple one. How many people in this room have a vacation in their minds that often, especially when they're stressed out, they allow their minds to drift off to? They call that a dream vacation. How many people sitting in this right now have a dream of a place in the world that they would like to go someday, and it's the dream when they think about it, the first thing they say to themselves is, I want to go there before I die. How many people have one of those vacations?
Okay.
Now let me ask you a serious question, and I need you to pay close attention to this question. This may be the most serious question of all. Most of you that have had this dream vacation in your minds have had it there for many years. You know, one of my mentors, a man named Jim Rohn, who spent the last couple of years of his life in a relationship with me where he was giving me advice on leadership and speaking, he used to say often when we were joking around, he'd say, the definition of insanity is, I'll try and do his voice, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So many of us have had these dream vacations in our mind for more than a fortnight for sure, for many, many years. And if I think of those proverbial words that Mr. Rohn said, I have to ask you a question. Based on what you're currently doing in your life, not Ocean Avenue, not what you could do with us. Forget about this for a second. But based on what you're currently doing in your life, based on the money you're currently making in your life, how many people could honestly tell me that they believe that that dream vacation will become a reality? Look around. You see, this is why my partners and I stay up all night thinking about the opportunity that we have in our hands. It's because we know that millions of people around the world have dreams, and most often those dreams never get fulfilled. And that's why we're so excited about this strategy. Now back to the secret. We're going to launch our company in in Orlando, Florida in September of this year. Anybody who hits the rank of Diamond Ambassador before August, or before the end of August, we're going to actually fly them and their families to be part of our convention in Orlando, Florida. At that convention, we are going to be introducing our second product category. My partners and I have just secured the rights to an international line of products that are the top-selling products on the Home Shopping Network in the United States. There is one of these products that you literally use, and people see a dramatic difference by using this product in less than 2 minutes. Millions of people around the world that have already used this product call it a miracle. We've actually bought the rights to it. Right now in the world, tens of thousands of people use this product every single day. And when we launch this product in the Philippines and in America in September, the only place those people will be able to reorder the product is from an Ocean Avenue ambassador. So now you're probably asking yourself, what is this product? What is this category? Well, I have to keep some part of this story a secret. But what I will tell you is, our philosophy is about helping people with every part of their lives. And as you know, we wouldn't be doing justice to people in the world unless we had products that help you to restore, enhance, and prolong the life and health of the largest organ in your body. So anyway, I've said enough for tonight. I'm really excited to be here with everybody. And it may be appropriate for me to leave you with this final note. The biggest thing that I've realized traveling around the world over the last decade is that at face value, that means when we look at each other, it appears that everybody in the world is different. Different races, colors, creeds, different languages, different mannerisms. Now I know that Topper and I look almost identical, but really we all look different. But in my travels, I've realized that there is no difference between any of us. What I've realized is that we're all built the same way. We all have dreams. We all have desires. We all cry. We all have children that we hope to have a better lives than the ones we had. What I've realized in my travels is that there is no secret to success. There is no secret to the successful. The only thing in common with people that succeed in life is they were willing today to do today what other people weren't, so that they could live tomorrow like other people don't. I really appreciate everybody getting involved in this business, and thank you for coming tonight.